An action taken 5 years ago has now cost nearly 20 FBI agents their jobs. On Friday, September 26, 2025, the Bureau fired more than a dozen agents, among them several who were photographed kneeling during the racial justice protests of 2020. The decision has triggered an uproar over due process, political pressure, and the direction of the nation's premier law enforcement agency. To understand the controversy, rewind to June 2020. Protests filled streets nationwide after the killing of George Floyd. In Washington, D.C., then-President Donald Trump and Attorney General William Barr deployed federal officers, including agents from the FBI's Washington field office, to protect federal property. A 2024 Justice Department review later found those agents were ill-equipped and lacked clear guidance for riot control. During one tense encounter, several agents knelt. According to a former agent, the gesture was not a political statement, but a split-second de-escalation tactic that helped disperse the crowd and keep everyone safe. Conservatives condemned the images, others praised them. Director Christopher Wray ordered an internal review, which concluded no policy had been broken. No one was disciplined. Fast forward to 2025. Under new director Kash Patel, the Bureau reopened the case. This spring, many of the same agents were reassigned or demoted, and on Friday, termination letters arrived, citing lack of judgment dating back to that moment on the street. Reaction was immediate. The FBI Agents Association called the firings unlawful, accusing Patel of a dangerous new pattern that ignores due process rights and drains the Bureau of experienced investigators. The group urged Congress to intervene. Legal battles quickly followed. 3 former senior agents have sued, alleging they were dismissed to please the White House and punish perceived opponents of President Trump. Their complaint claims Patel privately admitted that targeting agents for the cases they handled was likely illegal, but that he felt pressure from both the Justice Department and the Oval Office. The FBI, citing personnel rules, has refused to discuss individual cases. Testifying on Capitol Hill, Director Patel denied receiving any firing lists from the White House and insisted each dismissal reflected failure to meet Bureau standards. Critics see a broader pattern. Since taking office, Patel has overseen what some employees describe as a personnel purge that has battered morale and chilled internal dissent. Supporters counter that he is holding agents accountable and restoring public trust. These competing narratives about a knee on a D.C. street in 2020 and about alleged political meddling in 2025 now converge in courtrooms and congressional hearing rooms. As lawsuits proceed and lawmakers weigh investigations, the stakes go beyond the fates of the fired agents. They touch on how the FBI balances discipline with fairness, how it shields itself from political winds, and how a single split-second choice can reverberate for years. The full impact of these firings on the Bureau, its workforce, and public confidence has yet to play out. What is clear is that an image meant to calm a volatile protest has ignited a fresh storm over the independence of American law enforcement.